The virtual phone bank is an online tool where anyone you've given access to it, usually through a link or through a code, and it does require an action ID, and we'll talk about creating that in a second. But what the virtual phone bank does is you log in, and then it allows you to call individual voters, one at a time. So you'll get their phone number, you'll get the script and the questions you're asking, and when you record the data for a conversation in the virtual phone bank, it gets recorded automatically. It also can be used by dozens and even hundreds of voters at one time. And the best part about it is that no matter how many people are logged into a virtual phone bank, you will never accidentally call the same voter twice. Just the way the technology is set up, it will always have the volunteers on different voters. So, it can be used remotely. It can be used, by as many volunteers as we can get onto these calls. And one of the very best parts about it is it does record that data automatically. So, for example, last week, Deirdre, who's on our call, we did a phone bank out in Bethlehem, which is outside of Albany, and we had about 25 volunteers on the virtual phone bank, and we were able to every half hour or so, give live results on how many calls we had made, how many voters we had spoken to. And so one of the best parts about the virtual phone bank is you get the live data from your calls.